Welcome back to another video. Like, subscribe, and comment, man. I'm so glad you guys are actually back. That shows that you guys are open and want to listen to and see how our galactic origins and the extraterrestrial beings that actually live amongst us. Now, granted, disclosure and disclaimer, I just want to let you guys know that I'm telling you, this may be true, this may not be true. I don't know. And the only thing I'm saying is just to clear your mind and be open to something like this. Because all in all, what does it mean to believe this and what does it mean not to believe it? Because all in all, I want you guys to understand they told us we was nobody other than just humans. So this is why I'm telling you just to have an open mind for this. So today we jumping into the other extraterrestrial beings. The past other videos we covered the last video we covered all the Sirians because they had a whole bunch, but today we're going over the Andromedans, right? And the Andromedans are from the Andromedans constellations, and these are all these constellations you guys can go ahead and Google and do some more research about. But I just want to let you know that all these things are actually really real, floating right above our heads. Every night we can see the constellations of where they're from, and every night there are beings just like this here living amongst us, right? All right, so Andromedans are green/gray and light gray skin humanoids with elongated skulls, a middle to long neck, and a very grateful appearance. They have beautiful green eyes. All right, so now when you see individuals that are very tall out in public and you look at their eyes, they're very green. So green and tall, and remember, these is what they look like. These are some examples. And like I say in all the videos, I mean, you can't miss it. There's no beat missed here, bro. This right here is exactly what these beings look like, in a sense of this is what they depict them as, and this is what the humanoid form looks like. All right, I mean, this is spot on. The Andromedans live amongst us. Andromedans are a beautiful race of humanoids who carry a very angelic energy. They are really sweet, kind, and smiley. They have very high values. They are pretty smart, intellectual, sophisticated, and are highly advanced technologically. Their cities are very developed, and like the Pleiadians, they like music and many social environments. The women are extremely grateful and beautiful. When the men are very elegant, they have a pretty good sense of sensuality. They have a pure heart and pure intentions. We really often say that they are angels. Andromedan evolved in different humanoid species close to each other. Some of them look a little more like us with a more normal skull, red and brown hair, and mostly green eyes. So red and brown hair, check, and green eyes. That's an Andromedan. This girl has red and brown hair, green eyes, check. That's an Andromedan. So this is what they look like in their human forms. The green eyes, blonde and red hair. Now, just like they said, just like the Pleiadians. So, okay. So these are what some more human beings look like them. They have elongated heads. I mean, damn, bro. This is spot on. All of them look the same, right? Yeah. Beautiful. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. Look at them. So I'm telling you, man, once again in this video, just because we see individuals that are white, that don't mean that they are the white hicks that done terrorized our ancestors. They're beings. They're Andromedans. Look at them. Eye candy. So he's an Andromedan. Oh, okay. See, so now I'm looking at friends that I know that have eyes just like this. I have two people off the bat that have friends that have eyes just like this. So their origins may be from the Andromedan star constellation. They're an Andromedan DNA origin being. All right. Green and bluish. All right. This is what they look like. So moving along, these are the Andromedans. Now we're going to go to the Centaurians. Centaurian constellation, Centaurus constellations, Omega, Lupus, the original Kent, the Mimas. These are all galaxies. All right. The Centaurians are Caucasian humanoids with mostly blonde hair and green or blue eyes. So that's what I'm saying. You got to start really identifying and really looking down to what these white folks look like, because as you can tell, you know, now these Centaurians said they got blonde hair and green or blue eyes, but now it was just the Andromedans. So now this all comes down to head and face structure, because if the Pleiadians have also red hair and blonde and blue-eyed folks, you got to really start feeling them out. So we click the Pleiadians. They also, see, you got to start feeling them out. And then we go back to the Centaurians. You see? You see? So there's so many range of white people that they're not just white people, that they are literally extraterrestrial origin beings living amongst us. Notice there's not that many black folk that they show that are these origins, because we are carbon based and there's a lot going on with us. So granted, we do still have origins from other, stargates and star systems. So all right, the Centaurians have been genetically adapted a long time ago with Pleiadians. See, they were also coming around the same times with Pleiadians, evolving from the centaurs, humanoids hybrids with horses. Okay, the centaurs, the humanoid. We sit here and type in a centaur. And then we see centaurs. You see these in the movie Narnia. This represents Sagittarius. So these are the beings. That's exactly what they are. They look like it too. Horse beings. Okay. Again, Centaurians truly exist as as mermaids, and they have been hybrid millions of years ago to create wonderful and oppressive beings. Remember, we evolved 14 billion years old galaxy full of divinities. They're mermaids. What? I have been incarnated as a centaur in my past, and I have been able to project myself in their bodies. They truly exist, and again, they are really impressive. Centaurians with their Pleiadian genetics have kept this strong sexual energy and this strong grounding that centaurs usually have. They drastically look more like a Caucasian humanoid since their important DNA adaptation, with very beautiful and attractive long blonde hair and their blue eyes. They are good warriors. They are pretty wild and sensitive. They are very kind and respectful, and they have a big heart. They live in advanced cities like Pleiadians, and they truly like art, sculptures, and painting. All right. So this is what they look like. All right, moving along. I think I did the Draconians and Reptilians in this other video, so we're gonna move on. And I think I did the Mantis. I think I did the Mantis in the other one too. The Aldabarian elephantnoids. The Albarian elephantnoids. They come from the Hades, Yades. They come from the Taurus constellation. So elephant people. So now we're going into, when they talk about people in Thailand and people that celebrate this individual. We hearing stuff about celebrate this individual. I think this is what it is. First thing to say is that the Albarian is a very populated area. Red-skinned humanoids reside there, as other mother races like elephantnoids. Even dragons are living here. Elephantoids from Albarians are extremely intelligent beings, fully heart-aligned. They are smart and joyful. They're embodying the energies of a divine mother and are maybe the most careful beings in this galaxy. They are pretty spiritual and are accustomed to many rituals and dances. They also really like eating, pleasure, and comfort being important in their lifestyle. Garnishes their representation. India is the heart of all of the Albanian incarnations. Wow. Wow. So this makes sense, man. So I guess Indian people are the incarnates of the Albanians. That's what it just said. That's what it just said. A lot of Indian people are in that region. So we go to the maps. Go to India. And we zoom out. There goes India right here. So all the carnets from that area is over here. You see? And then now we can type in Indian people. Face structure. And now we can see and look at that they are the elephantoids. All of them have a similarity face structure. You see? All of them look alike. The elephantoids hold on. We go back. They go to elephantoid. The Albarians. All right. Can't flip back and forth like that. But you guys get the point of where I'm trying to make here. And then they also see all these, they're not just in one being, they're in multiple. You got to do your looking in their face hard. So as you continue to come to this website and watch these videos with me, every person you see, you're going to start like, oh snap, that's a Pleiadian, that's a Lyran, that's a Syrian. That could be a Syrian amphibians. That could be a Syrian dolphinoid. That could be a Syrian mermaid, Syrian elf, Andromedan, a Centaurian, a Draconian, a Reptilian, a Mantis. You start wanting to, now when you go out in public, you start like playing a game of like you understanding and trying to see, you know, who's who out here, which is cool. It's fun. I think that's the next step in humanity.